Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Yeah, okay, but let me do the intro first. Hey everybody, my name is AceFangirl and welcome back to another episode of AI, the Somnium Files. Let's address the elephant in the room first. I might sound a little bit funny today. I am getting over some kind of illness that absolutely knocked me on my ass for like a week. But I felt good enough to record today. I wanted to record today. Here we are. I don't think I sound too terrible, but I definitely sound different. So don't hate. I've been dealing with it this week and it's been absolutely brutal, but I feel like I'm finally on the mend, but my voice is definitely still a little funky. So there's that. In the last one, we went to go see Ota at Lemniscate and talked to him a lot about what he saw on the night of the murder, which was actually more than what he told us before, because he actually probably was one of the last people to see Renju alive. And as it turns out, Renju was with Iris. Iris conveniently happened to show up, and we took her down to the station to ask her a few questions, which we are gonna do right now. And hopefully it goes okay. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
Yes, that's fine.
The right to remain silent?
Yes, that's how it works.
You're treating me like a criminal.
You should get a lawyer.
Not exactly.
You should get a lawyer.
I'm just looking for the truth.
Get a lawyer.
And I would appreciate your cooperation.
No. Get a lawyer. Okay. She's clearly not gonna get a lawyer, unfortunately. Let's see what we can look at in here.
This is the camera used to record the interrogation. Images captured by this camera are sent to the database in real time.
That's rad.
It is later saved permanently on our servers. You can remotely control it as well.
Pipe? There are pipes on the walls of this room. That seems kind of weird and threatening. Sup? It's me. Two-way mirror. There's a small room on the other side of the mirror, but you can't see it from here. This room is reflected in the mirror. It's me. I look great. Can I look at the desk? Yeah, a desk in the middle of the room. Okay. Alright, girl. Let's talk. Iris looks nervous, as would anyone. It's understandable, of course, after suddenly being taken to a place like this. Alright. Let's start normal. You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Okay.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera?
Let's just follow this line of questioning to its conclusion.
Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
I'm just asking. Get a lawyer. Okay, she didn't want to answer that one. Is Ota's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history.
Yeah. What you got?
At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Oh.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
Damn, okay. What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m.
Okay.
That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iba?
Can anybody verify that?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
Yeah, she's got specific times.
Human memory is ambiguous.
She's gone over this before.
Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
She's practiced.
That's true.
When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Is that something you're supposed to do?
Okay, girl, you're not that dumb.
I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
I'm sure they would understand. Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I mean, she kind of already said that she was home.
I was at home the whole time.
Can your mother who I've met before, corroborate this?
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
Okay.
She isn't lying.
Or she's just a really good liar.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
Yeah, she could just be really good.
But with that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
Mm-hmm.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again.
Also, that's not a question. I'm going to.
You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home.
Oh, you're fucked.
She came back home early this morning.
Wait, where the hell was your mom?
This morning.
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
They were old friends.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Uh-oh.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
Very true.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
I forgot she was in here. Not gonna lie.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday. But how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Is this me pacing around the room? Cool.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr.
Look at me
Okiura is a
pace.
fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see,
Alright, so this is kind of our next little mini-game type in addition to those quick-time events. It's kind of like Phoenix Wright-esque, where we're going to be presenting the correct evidence. You can fuck up and it will just send you back here, but you do get achievements if you do them perfectly. So, looking at all of our evidence here, how could Iris have killed Renju? Because he was sedated, I believe. Oh, I can look at things.
The autopsy discovered a high
that's cool.
concentration of benzodiazepine
In case you
in
forgot.
Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
Which means he wouldn't have been fighting back. Which means even a teenage girl probably could have done it. Present. Objection.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
Why?
The rest of it?
Yeah, how much do you know, first of all?
Like hanging up his body?
Did we tell people that? I assume that was on the news.
How do you know that?
What do you mean?
It was probably on the news. They probably have a picture.
It's all over the news.
I believe it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone.
That's true.
But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
How could Renju's body be lifted up to the ceiling? It's not where. Is it, what does this entail?
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe, Sunfish Pocket,
Thanks for the picture, it's really important.
hanging from a beam on the ceiling
Okay,
by a
so
wire.
this is probably what we want, because the wire. The wire would do it.
He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other
Right.
end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid.
I'm glad we took all these photos.
They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
Okay, so because the wire was there, she could have done it.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
Maybe.
I'm sure it was hard.
Yeah, it was difficult, but technically possible.
The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
Like, kicking is you have to shove them there heavy.
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
I'm not trying to be an asshole here, I'm just pointing out.
But there is one more thing.
Why are the girls ganging up on me?
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him.
True.
If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
And this is where it all comes together.
How?
So remember that weird piece of evidence that we found? We found his watch.
I know this watch. It's Renju's favorite. I found it inside an oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Inside an oil drum.
That means...
That means that at some point, his body
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket.
is probably inside here.
The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity.
You could fit a dude in there.
Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
So sometimes you're gonna have to combine evidence like that.
Do you know what this is?
And then I went back to circling.
It's Renju's favorite watch.
Like a vulture.
This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report
Sorry.
things like that according to protocol?
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
What are you trying to say?
I'm a bad cop.
Saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum? Which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure.
I'm just throwing shit out there.
Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Not that I would know anything about that.
Are you mocking me?
Oh shit, sorry girl.
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
Shh.
You insulted me.
Don't say that out loud.
Just be quiet.
Is this guy okay?
Who are you talking to?
Shit. I've lost all credibility.
Anyway,
Okay.
Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Yeah, remember how they had dropped that hot piece of info earlier?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
That's true, it is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Remember when I tried to shittily do math?
Why do you say that?
Sorry about that. Okay, so if you remember Renju's weight, look at this nice picture of him. Weighs approximately 160 pounds. We're gonna want that. We need more. So, with the oil drum, I don't know if we need to look at this again because we already did it. We're gonna want that. There's something else. The elevator record.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Uh-oh. That sounds to me like it adds up.
Iris, on which floor
Yay.
is Sunfish Pocket located?
Perfect. We got interrogation, implicate Iris.
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once. At 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205.
I think that was the part I was missing. I forgot about the oil drum's weight.
Subtracting that from 310,
I don't know why I thought that when something was put inside an oil drum that's just how much it weighs now, but no. You gotta account for the weight as well.
This doesn't look good.
You're so fucked.
Why are you?
Gotcha, bitch.
now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer.
I mean, yes, that...
A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs
That's fucking devious.
to throw us off the trail. However,
Slam your hands on the table like Phoenix Wright.
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange.
What?
Don't turn around.
why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
This doesn't look weird at all. What's she doing?
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings.
Great.
Look at this.
What's she doing? Okay, she's definitely doing something under there. Hang on, it's me. It's me! Whoops. Wait, what? Oh. Well, I guess that's what I needed to do. Hang on, we're zooming and enhancing. Oh. Is she texting? Why did we let her keep her fucking phone? Oh my god, she's texting the stupid idiot. Oh, to save me, they're accusing me of a lot of stuff.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
Oh, I didn't even get there.
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
Alright, you're going to jail.
Sync with her.
Oh, okay. That's worse than jail, honestly. Oh, did we just knock her out? I feel like this can't be legal. We just knocked out a teenage girl.
Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is
This is not gonna look good when she outs us on her internet
time is
show.
up.
I know.
I'm just saying. This is gonna look real bad.
Then, let's begin.
We're gonna get shut down. We don't care. We're doing it. Maybe it'll be fine if we solve a murder. Here we go. Okay, well this isn't what I thought her mind was gonna look like. It's kind of sad in here. Hello?
What is this place?
Maybe we'll figure it out in the next one. That was very dramatic. But in the next one, we're gonna sync, and I think I'll say this now. I was thinking about saying it at the top of the next one, but just so people can, like, prepare. I know that, I remembered, actually, that I think you do quite a few of these twice. And I already had somebody on the last video with a sync request, a particularly funny action the next time that I do that sync in Mizuki. I didn't mean that to sound dirty. Hopefully it didn't. So if you know of any funny actions for any that we have to do twice, leave them in the comments of that sync video, and I will look over them before I do the sync again and try and do those when we have to do it again. Because I know this is another one that we will have to do twice, so let me know. Or if you know that something funny is locked onto a specific route, say it in the video before, and I will try and get to it, although sometimes, I mean, actually, that's not gonna help, because I'm probably gonna record the sync right now. So, we'll figure it out. I can redo things in the next one if I think it's worth it. So, in the next one, we're gonna sync with Iris and see what we can figure out. What is that thing? Why was she texting Ota to come save her when Ota's already shown a propensity to leave women in distress? I don't know. That we probably won't answer, but maybe we'll answer some other questions in the next one. Wait! I forgot about the thing! Almost. Oh, we don't have any new files. Well, never mind. Forget it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!